Yes, beautiful people, we are back. Your boy Usama, DJ 72 British Nerds. What's up? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well, and of course, literally doing well. So I was just literally thinking basically what to speak on in today's new YouTube video, and it was staring in front of me, basically. And of course, I'm speaking about the current run of the Amazing Spider-Man. My gosh, illustrated by Ryan Otley. Oh, and written by the man himself, Nick Spencer. And the reason I basically wanted to just bring this comic book up in general is because I'm really enjoying reading this book. It's fun, it's amazing. Nick Spencer does so much to really give and add more substance to Spider-Man as a character. Now, previously, before Nick Spencer was writing Spider-Man, you had Dan Slott, who did basically a cool job in writing Spider-Man. Enjoyed basically the way he written. Wasn't a fan base of the whole Parker Industries thing, because Peter Parker literally became like Tony Stark, Iron Man. I was like, well, no, that's not Peter Parker. That's not what he's basically known for. I understand characters, they grow and they develop and so forth, but I wasn't digging the whole Parker Industries thing. But then again, it's subjective, because someone that was reading that particular arc would have thought, yeah, you know what, Peter Parker he's been a nerd, he's been a teacher. Sorry, he's been a nerd, he's been a teacher. Him having his own Parker Industries company does make sense, but for me, I was like, nah. But overall, I did enjoy the arc basically that Dan Slott, especially the Superior Spider-Man arc. I thought it was pretty cool, pretty different, and just really nice and well put together. And then, of course, basically we had Nick Spencer, who basically came in and, like I said, took over, and he's done a fantastic, cool, amazing, dope job. I'm really enjoying the arcs. I really enjoyed basically how he brought Kraven the Hunter back into the Spider-Man universe, and he's a character basically that I haven't seen in a very long time. I really hope and wish that basically somehow, sometime down the line, they actually introduce basically Kraven within the Sony Spider-Man movie universe. I really hope he actually makes an appearance, because he's such an amazing dope character. But I really enjoyed basically seeing, of course, the Rhino, the Vulture. I really enjoyed basically just seeing my old favorite characters I haven't really seen fully in such a long time within the Spider-Man universe. But I guess in a nutshell, for me, the reason I enjoy basically, and I currently buy the Spider-Man comic book, The Amazing Spider-Man, basically every 2 weeks when it comes out, is because Nick Spencer adds so much realism to and depth into the character. You really feel that Peter Parker is actually just more of a solid character than he previously is. I'm enjoying the character development. I'm enjoying basically him, for example, him back with Mary Jane. It says everything about Peter Parker since Nick Spencer started writing him, and since basically Ryan Otley, who basically has done one of my favorite comic books in the world, which is basically Invincible, illustrated by Ryan Otley, written by Robert Kirkman, who also, of course, did The Walking Dead. His artwork is amazing. Ryan Otley's artwork is amazing, and just seeing the way he's illustrated basically Spider-Man within Marvel Entertainment, within Marvel Comics, the realism, the facial expressions, just seeing like dashes of blood coming out. It just reminds me of basically how he literally illustrated, of course, oh my gosh, I've totally forgot his name now. The main character in Invincible. So much depth, so much. Man, if you have not read Invincible from Image Comics, I highly recommend you read it. It's gory, it's sexual, it's mature, it's one of the best superhero comic books I've ever read. Like, ever. It's an amazing book. You have to read it. The action scenes are amazing. If you love Superman, you'll love Invincible more than Superman. It takes the Superman story to the next level, and it's, in my opinion, it's 100 times better, loaded with action and story throughout the whole run. I believe the Invincible comic run ran for, I think, 150 issues. I started collecting from issue, I think, 20 or 30. I didn't get the first set. I continued. I read Invincible late, and that was due to my friend. Shout out to man like Leon. He said, bruv, you have to read Invincible. I read it, hooked. I bought all the back issues and I started collecting. But anyways, Ryan Otley, it does an amazing job in illustrating basically, was it Mark Grayson from Invincible? Hope I got that right. That's why I'm losing my memory right now. And he does an amazing job illustrating Peter Parker, Spider-Man, in basically in the current Amazing Spider-Man book. But overall, I really enjoy it. Let me just show you basically, like for example, this is like some of Ryan Otley's artwork. Look at that. That's basically, you've got Peter Parker, and that's basically, of course, Norman Osborn, and that's basically Carnage. But look at that. Look at the detail. It's just gory, it's mad, it's insane. I really, really love it. Nick Spencer, Ryan Otley, an amazing team, have given Spider-Man, Peter Parker, basically substance, more realism, and just more in-depth character development, more dope stories, and it just feels like just a very dope comic book. I haven't been excited about reading a Spider-Man comic like this in so long, man. I really, really haven't. And right now, I'm actually catching up from issue 26. So this issue that I showed you, for example, here, issue 25 is a 60 pages basically of Spider-Man. So I need to basically catch up. But the latest issue is issue 38. Issue 39, I believe, drops next. I think next week on the 12th or the week after that. But overall, I'm enjoying it. So let me just show you basically. Let me just show you something. This is basically what I'm catching up on. Like it's mad. It's just completely mad. So basically, I'm catching up on all of these Spider-Man comic books. So I need to read obviously this, the current issue. I need to read basically this issue 25, which is a 60. Like I said, it's a 60 pages of Spider Mania. I'm digging it. I haven't even flipped open the first page. Actually, I have. See, this ain't a spoiler, but you know, Mysterio gets killed off, which is kind of bad, but good. I like Mysterio, so yeah, I have to basically read all of these issues, and I really can't wait because I'm really enjoying reading them. And this is what I wanted to show before, which is basically this. It's amazing. It's dope. Look at the artwork on that. It's amazing. So, if you are not basically reading the Amazing Spider-Man, please get it, and you can get all of this. You can, if you don't want to obviously buy the singular issues, you can buy them on buy it as a graphic novel and catch up. But it's an amazing, fantastic read. Nick Spencer is a beast is a beast in writing Spider-Man, and Ryan Otley really brings his life to work because he's so talented in his art, man. I love Ryan Otley. I love his artwork. He's dope, amazing, cool. I'd love to meet him sometime. I would love to meet him and get this signed because it's just so cool. Look at that. When I look at this, it just reminds me of Invincible. So pretty much, people, in a nutshell, that's what I wanted to speak to you about. If you are reading basically Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, please let me know in the comments down below. As always, question of the day: are you currently reading the Amazing Spider-Man? If you are or you're not, drop your comments down below. Let me know. And if you are basically reading any comic books that you recommend me to read, please, as always, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you're reading. And if you're not into comic books and you like reading books, just novels, graphic novels, whatever it might be, drop your comments down below. Let me know what you're currently reading. And of course, the fourth question, totally got lost now, is basically very simple. If you're not into comic books, but you've stumbled on me basically just by chance, subscribe as always. But who are you? What do you do? And what's up? Let me know. Drop your comments down below and let me know. Make sure you smash that YouTube subscribe button. Smash the YouTube bell button. Drop your comments down below and join me tomorrow for basically a brand new YouTube video. I haven't done a vlog in a while. I think I might just start off now or maybe tomorrow. Who knows? But overall, hope everyone is well and of course literally doing well. As always, click subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.